All right, everyone, so welcome back. If you haven't noticed already, Queen's University has a lot of construction going on. We've had the University Avenue Rejuvenation Project, Tyndall Field construction, and Phase 1 of the Queen Center. PJ, you want to tell us a bit about that?
All right, so the Queen Center is one of Queens' largest building projects that they have ever taken on. As well, it's also one of the largest student contributions in Canadian university history. We're lucky enough to have a little tour of the Queen Center with Vice Principal Andrew Simpson, and he's with Max Fincham to go check out the story.
That's all we got, man. Just a little baby girl. So what you worry about? What you got to say?
Progress so far is pretty stunning. It's amazing to look around now and see the swimming pool and the way that's developing, and some of the other features now really coming to life. We're still on track very much for the opening of the athletics and student life facilities for September of '09. So the next school year we should be open. The School of Kinesiology building, which is a separate building as part of this overall complex, that's probably going to be delayed a little bit, but should open shortly after the rest of the complex.
We got a paper cut. It's got you feeling like maybe we're not meant to be no more. That's all we got, baby.
Andrew, have there been any changes to the overall design or any unforeseen budget constraints that's happened with the project?
The project has certainly encountered a number of challenges. Like most capital projects happening across the country, both in the university world but also outside of the university world, the level of cost escalation in the industry has just been something unforeseen and I think never seen before, actually, the levels of cost increase. So we've had our share of challenges in trying to find ways to keep the project rolling on and fitting it still within our overall financial capacity. So in order to do that, we've certainly had a really strong look at Phase 1 to sort of figure out what changes we can make, if any, to keep our costs as low as possible, and we've made a lot of changes, but nothing that is really going to impact on the design too much, apart from the School of Kinesiology.
Now, students have put in $25.5 million into the project. What have you done to kind of bring the students to the Queen Center in terms of, communication with them about the project and updates and stuff like that?
Right. Well, the student contribution to this project is unbelievable. It's been an incredible show of support from the student body. It's been there since day one. Our planning for this began in 2002, and it began as a result of the students turning up to Principal Bill Leggett's office at that point and saying, Principal, we've got to do something about this at our current facilities. And so really the vision for this began with the students. I became involved. We did a lot of planning sessions, and the vision for the students is the heart and the soul of this whole project, top to bottom.
We really appreciate you giving us a tour of the new building and telling us all about what the Queen Center is going to bring to student life here at Queens. Thank you very much.
It's great to be here, and this is a fantastic facility and fantastic opportunity.